has not. So you guys need to know that. The reason that we are remaining silent was partly for this reason. We also think it's a really, really, really strong protest move. I don't know if any of you guys have seen videos or actually seen silent protests, but they're really intense and really beautiful. So that's part of the reason we chose that. But the other part of the reason is Capitol Grounds says that you're not allowed to assemble, parade, hold signs, yell, do anything like that, which is your First Amendment, on Capitol Grounds, which is your government. We have trained media liaisons, so if you do not want to talk to the media, you don't have to. You can say there are media liaisons to speak to. If you do, you are welcome to. That's fine. We have police liaisons. They all dropped off this morning, so that's me. I'm not really happy about that, just to let you know, but I can do it. We have legal observers. They're wearing green hats. I think there's 3 of them. They're really important. Get one of them if you need one. And they watch everything. He's also filming everything. Please be respectful of the protest and do not engage aggressors. It is very, very likely that they will come and try to get you to fight back with them. Not our point here at all. We're stronger than them, so let's not do that. Stay silent is the easiest way to not be aggressive back. And that's also our point. If you feel uncomfortable at any time, leave. Do not put yourself in an uncomfortable situation at all. If you need to use the bathroom, the Virginia Library is open. St. Paul's and Cafe Olay between 6th and Franklin has been really awesome and opened their doors to this protest today, so that all these women can use the bathroom when they need to, which is amazing. If the police come and issue dispersal order, which is very, very likely, we have 4 things that we suggest might be a good idea. Low risk is sidewalk. Make a ton of noise if they tell us to leave, because we don't want to leave. There's not that many sidewalks, but I'm sure that you guys can, signs, I'm sure you guys can get creative. You can walk around the block if you want to. Lots of creativity to be had there. 2 is low to medium risk. You're allowed inside that building, and you are also allowed to speak to your legislators. So we might line up and try and go inside the General Assembly building to speak to our legislators, because this is not, if we're not allowed to stand out here, we definitely want to go in there and stand. 3, there are people that might choose to stay on the grounds because they believe that they have the right to be there. That's a pretty high risk of arrest. So you need to be careful. Don't follow people that are going to do that if that's not something you want to do. 4, choose your own adventure. Don't listen to us. And that's about it. Does anybody else have questions that they need answered? No? And our group is probably going to be along the General Assembly building right here. That group down there is going to line up against the fence across from us. So we'll be facing. Okay? Okay.
And there were people.
That's right.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not already been introduced to myself. My name is Sir Williams. I am one of the organizers. I have a little bit of experience organizing, and what I would share with you, because I believe in some parts of the American process, is that as lawfully as we can be, as promised to us in the Constitution, in the First Amendment, we have the right to gather here peaceably, and as long as we do that, we remove the intervention from the police. So as long as we're peaceful, as long as we're not being obstructive, as long as we're not blocking the sidewalk, and as long as we remain calm and diplomatic, the police have no authority over us. We ask that you remember that and embrace that, and that's it's possible.
In about 10 minutes.
Let's start moving. My brother Brandon, who is a mobile point person, has just informed me that in 10 minutes we will start our action. So I'll finish as legally and as peaceably as possible, even though we do support autonomous action. If your convictions have led you to be confrontational with an officer and spit down a litany of the things you believe, we encourage that. However, we ask that you think about the integrity and the continuity of our protest It is a silent protest. I also like to take this little moment to thank those of you who brought your children for this wonderful experience. It will be great for them to learn this. As legally as possible, we want to remove the authority of the police. So as we are lining up along the sidewalk in preparation to initiate our action, we ask that you not block the sidewalk. Do not give the police any leeway to disrupt what it is that we are doing. We are American citizens. We have the right to peaceably assemble. We have the right to go talk to our senators. We have the right to enter into the Virginia General Assembly. We have the right because the Constitution says so, as long as we are within the boundaries of the law. Thank you.
Anyone have any questions as far as what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. They give it time for all the conclusions. Walkway. Remaining complete silence while witness. You. Inside the back.
Look up.
Start playing loud music.
It gets tricky when it comes to engagement, which is why we have people who know what they're doing.
The box. Didn't want to leave you in the dust.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Whoa, I see.
First paragraph about being outraged.
Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, Ron.
Hey, Silver.
Finally, a video camera.
I was teaching that.
Hey, kid.
Patrick? I didn't say it.
Typical radical abolitionist.
Take care. Hey.
You don't get.
Okay, everyone. I've just been handed some information. Because there is a chance of arrest, I just want to give you a legal hotline number. I suggest you write it on your arm, just in case. But I can tell everyone, and if you have a phone, then I would suggest you put it in there. I'll wait for people to get ready. Okay. Number is 757 403 2612. Again, that's 757 403 2612. And so, Padwater?
Padwater, Hampton,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's where. But when you call them, let them know three things, especially your name, where you are being held, and the terms of the bonds.
Tighten up. Facing the side. Facing the street. Together.
Okay, and I think we're about to have some movement.
612. If you can, write it on your arm or on your body somewhere. And if you should call them, give them your name.
Hey, how do you?
Go Silver Cow.
You go.
You write it on your arm or your hand because they can take your stuff away.
We have a trained media liaison with a prepared statement. Please refrain from speaking to the media, who love to take statements out of context. Direct media to our media liaisons. If you feel you must speak to the media, please get a media sheet. We have a trained police liaison. Please do not speak to the police. Legal observers will be wearing light green armbands. Please be respectful of the protest and do not engage aggressors and counter-protesters. Stay silent. It's easy. If you feel uncomfortable at any time, just go and relax and have lunch somewhere. Come back at 2. There will be a permitted rally at that time here at the Bell Tower. If you need to use a bathroom, the Virginia Library is up at 9th and Broad. St. Paul's Church is right here at Grace and 9th. Cafe Olay on 6th Street between Franklin and Main is also likely open. In case of urgent information, we will use mic check to communicate something very important to the group as a whole. Mic check is when we say mic check, everybody else says mic check. We repeat things in short phrases and everybody repeats the same phrase so that the word gets spread all the way through the crowd. If the police come and issue a dispersal order, we have 4 options for you. 1 is the low risk of arrest. Just go here to the sidewalk or to the bell tower where we have a permit at 2 o'clock. Surround the block here. This is for low risk of arrest. You can also go to the bell tower, which the permit begins at 2. For low to medium risk of arrest, go into the GA building. You can form a line to enter the General Assembly building. We believe that it is your right to visit the offices of your legislators in order to let them know what you think about these bills. In fact, we believe you should do this anyway and at any time, not just if the police come. Okay, number 3 is a high risk of arrest. Stay in your place, sit down, or link arms with friends who are willing to do the same. We believe that you have the right to be here. Number 4 is low to high risk, is choose your own adventure, don't listen to us. All right, at 10 o'clock, from 11:30 to 12 is the high point of legislator traffic. That's when they're going to be crossing through all the walkways. That's where we're going to be lined up, being silent. 12 o'clock, there's a caucus meeting in the General Assembly. 12:30, the session actually begins. From 12:30 to 1, the silent protest will end at 1. And 2 o'clock, we're going to rally with the legislators and other organizations at the bell tower here. Does anybody have any questions? Yes.
You said linking arms was a high form of arrest?
If you stay on the ground and you're asked to disperse. Yes.
Not here.
Okay. Here's the legal hotline phone number.
All right. If you are in the high area of high risk of arrest, there's a hotline you can call if you are arrested. I recommend writing this down on your arm. The number is 757-403-2612. And if you are arrested, you should give them your name, where you're being held, and your terms of bond if you are in a high-risk area and you do happen to get arrested. Yes. Does anyone need that number?
Yeah.
757-403-2612.
Write it on your body.
Because they'll
take your phone, they'll take
anything away from you.
Write the phone number on your body. So you have it.
I have a Sharpie somewhere.
Okay.
Hey, Chris.
Wow, that's all right there. Legal hotline if you are in an area of high risk of arrest. The legal hotline number is 757.
Against.
Great.
So if you want to go
And the
We're on vacation for President's Day.
Yeah, the kids are at home.
There we go.
people power down street.
This is not well, so she's up the street by the building. Somebody, I imagine they have red on. That's great, red arm. Alright, I'll see you again. Pero ponte.
Sorry.
Senator Lucas is
That one.
How you doing, buddy? Good. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see you. I'm there. Yes. How are you? Wonderful.
Good.
Sorry.